Hello everybody, Jan Hicks of Jan Hicks Creates here. Yes, I have my iPad back, trying to hold my head so I don't glare. How about if we do this for the moment? I have my iPad back, so I am a happy girl. Much different feeling today than Tuesday. Today I want to do a flip through of the, I believe it's the August or September. I don't remember now. CrossStitcher Magazine, that's the one I've been, I have the subscription for, but I want to show it to you on Readly. I had mentioned that in my video on Tuesday, my FlossTube video. I did provide the link. Readly is a service, it is an app that gives you access to not every magazine that's out there. I have looked for a couple specific ones that aren't on here, and I'll hopefully remember to mention those in a second. But there are a ton. It is $9.99 a month for access to any of them on here. They are having a promotion for, and I don't know how long this promotion goes on for, 99 cents for the first 2 months. So like I said, I put a link in Tuesday's video. I will put the link in this video as well. So Readly, and please forgive my glasses and the glare. I need to see. So Readly looks like this. Yay for the iPad, with access to all kinds of different magazines. They have kind of honed in, oh look, Men's Journal, because that's relative to who I am, right? I was going to say they've honed in on the type of things that I look at, but then offer other ones as well. So you can see there are so many different kinds. I'm not sure how you do Sudoku. I don't want to look at whatever that is. On the iPad, but anyway, that's what it looks like. A lot of these do seem to be British magazines, but there are, you know, all other different ones. There's German ones, different craft ones from German ones. Look, the knitter, yay. And Cotswold Life, yay. So yeah, there's a lot that are specific to different regions, but a lot that transcend. What is that? Yorkshire Life? Downton. Woohoo, did you know they're making a movie of Downton Abbey? Can't wait. So, all kinds of different things. So I did, of course, a search on cross stitch. Oh, filters. That's why I'm just seeing, well, but I was seeing some German ones. You can filter on what country magazine you want to see. And you can see for some reason UK and US, I think it must default to that. I'm going to put all countries. I could choose language as well. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to choose all countries. Done. Searched on cross stitch. And those are the 4 magazines that are available. So, not a bad choice, right? Let me try taking out the space in between. So then it brings up CrossStitcher and just cross stitch. Interesting, so that's good to know. All right, so any of these are available then to look at. You don't need a separate subscription. In fact, I'm going to go and cancel the subscription that I do have on Zinio for CrossStitcher, because I don't need it, right? All right, let me find CrossStitcher now. Go to the most recent. All right, so it does have, I mean, not only does it have the most recent, but remember how I said there's so many designs in older magazines, older issues that I wish I had? Well, now I do. I mean, mind blown. Mind blown. Just, now this only goes back to, let's see, issue 326. So that might be, oh, it's, let's see, June, May, April, March. It's funny. Isn't that funny? So underneath the issues they have which month it is, except for those last two. So March, can I do my months backwards? February, January. So it only goes back to January of 2018, but that's okay. I wonder if they only hold as, you know, so many and then age off the oldest ones. So I better look to see if there's any patterns in these that I want to save off. So let me go ahead and open up this month's magazine. Oh, let me go back. Hold on 1 second. All right, so this is interesting. I'm just learning this too. There's the most recent issue. Do you see that little green down arrow underneath? Let's see what that does. We have 3 dots, so the 3 dots say open and read, add to favorites, hide title, save this issue, or remove downloaded content. And then the green arrow, oh wait, it's the same. Let me see. All right, the green arrow, I guess, just opens it up. But you do have options for saving the whole issue. I don't know where it puts it. Oh. Oh. So, puzzles. This is under those 3 dots underneath the magazine. I tapped on the puzzles at the top and it says, you haven't started any puzzles yet. When you do, your progress will be saved here. So the puzzle magazines. How cool is that? All right. So like I said, it does have the issues from 2014 and 2015 for sampler and antique needlework, which is pretty darn cool. Unlock this issue, open and read. I'm not sure. One of the options here says unlock this issue. I'm going to tap that and see what happens. A saved issue may be released to make room for newer issues. Oh, okay. So we don't want to do that, but we do want to look at it. So you can look at it either, you know, if you were looking at it on a tablet, you can look at it either this way, landscape, or portrait. I'm going to look at it portrait so that I can show you without showing, hopefully, the patterns. Seems to me there was something else that passed through my mind to say there, but I don't remember. Okay, so CrossStitcher Magazine. The most recent issue, whatever that is. So their make of the month, let me see if there's a better picture I can show you without showing the pattern. Home is where the dog is. Come over here. Home is where the cat is. So cute little pennant types of things. Oh, I should have just turned one more page. There we go. Those are cute. Cute little things to get covered with cat fur. All right, table of contents. Every month out there, every month we showcase the latest high street trends, new ideas, and inspiring personalities for today's stylish cross-stitcher. And this is focusing on embroidery kits on black. Those are cool. I need to look on this side. Peek around the corner here. The artist is Hawthorne Handmade. Let's see. A little stuff that is just a bunch of ads. Stitching with Jess. I'm just going to flash this one. Jessica Savage introduces a brand new series of samplers to help the mind and spirit stitch by stitch. Breathe. So I assume she's going to have several in a row that are kind of along these same lines, which for those of us that do yoga and that kind of thing, it's kind of an interesting idea. It's a really pretty little stitch. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors in that one. So cool. Let's see, ads. The flower this month is the Morning Glory. Were any of you stitching these? They're pretty. I haven't, thought about doing any, but they're pretty. And then we have a pillow. Puffin Love. Look at the little one. I don't know whether that's like a hard hat. And the little one with the fish in his mouth. Those are cute. Oh, and different designs on them, on the backs. I didn't notice that before. It's cute if you're into puffins. Oh, that's an interesting. So, or you could take just one and make them into a separate one. A puffin with a fish in his mouth. Isn't he cute? All right, this I think is my favorite designs in the book, and it seems to be this. I don't know what this call it. This words are hard. They always have like a set of 3 or 4 in each issue, and that always seems to be my favorite patterns. This is called Home Tweet Home, so it's a bunch of pretty little birdhouses. Aren't those pretty? So sweet. For your tweet. Close up of a couple of them. Very pretty. Then we have the Savvy Stitcher, stitching inspiration from the kitchen garden. Radish and some peas for napkins or towels or such. Carrots, apple, very cute. They show you how to make an apple coaster, how to stitch it on the napkin. So those are cute. Okay, and here's their big, I think this is their big design for the month. Retro alarm clocks. How cool is that? And then look at all the ones they have scattered around. If you collect clocks, how perfect is that? Those are fun. Very cool. Time to Time is what that is called. Now, let me experiment on there, not experiment, but show you. Well, let me find. There's a pretty one. I'll do this one. Well, my brain. All right, so next one is this little wall hanging called Flowers. Now, one of you guys commented on my Tuesday video about you liked being able to have access to all these different magazines, but you weren't able to download, or I guess you weren't sure how to download to be able to work on a chart, like to print it out, not have to just look at it like on the tablet or on your desktop. I think this particular person maybe was looking at Readly on their website, on their desktop. But anyway, she was having trouble figuring out how to get it onto her tablet, into a different version, so she wouldn't have to like sit at her desktop and stitch from there. So what I found, when you tap on it, you get this selection of choices. Now granted, I am on my tablet, my iPad, so I don't know how this will differ on if you're using a desktop app or on a website, but I tapped on it on the page and it brought down these options. And I'm gonna tap on share, and that brings up these options, and one of them is save image. Just like any other thing, you're saving the photo, you're saving that page. And so, then I just need to go into my photos, and there it is. Now from here, I would take it, actually if it is a JPEG, I don't know whether it's a JPEG or a PDF that it's saving as. I can test that though. So it is a JPEG, so I would have to take it into like my PDF converter and convert it into a PDF in order to bring it into Knit Companion. But that's not a hard thing to do. All right, so back to Readly. I was showing you this pretty one. It's designed by Rico. It's very pretty. And then we have little cards with whales on them called Whale Wishes, Whale Done, I Whaley Love You, Whale Hello There, and I'm trying to read backwards and it's not working. Totally whaled it. How cute. Very cute. Those are by Doreen Jones. Of course they are. Let's see. All the little bits and pieces that go into making up the magazine. The alphabet this month is B's. Now, I'm sorry, I would not stitch a B that big. I think they should have scaled it back. It's way too big for that letter. And it's kind of creepy. Yeah, I don't like that. I like those other ones, but the B, it's just a little bit too big. So, some of the other letters have different flowers, different bees in different positions. A jar of honey, the skep that you saw, but on all of them that have the bees are huge. Just a little bit too big for my taste. So, and they have the set of numbers as well. Next month's alphabet is with owls. That should be cute. First day of school. How cute is that? Now, look at the hair. Isn't that cool? Awesome. And they do show you, of course, how to do that here. Just kind of give you a little glimpse of it. Isn't that fun? So then you either pull it back into a ponytail or cut it off for the boy's hair. All right. An article focusing on Ruth Oliver, who is the founder of online crafty emporium The Make Arcade. Never heard of it, but she has cute little designs. Autumn's in the air. Okay, so this is the autumn sampler. I think we've had a different seasonal sampler, a series going here. Isn't that pretty? Oh, mushrooms under the trees with the fox and the dog at the top. I love the flowers in that center square with the tractor. And then the little harvest baskets and the kitty on the ladder. That is really cute. Okay. Oh, speaking of kitties, Feline Fancy. Ah, kitties. Black and white, just like Sasha and Nina. Kinda, sorta. Make it into a little keychain. Let's see, and then the challenge this month, if you remember, they give 3 designers just like a couple of pieces of a couple of items, and they have to come up with a design, and I think they give a theme too. We've challenged 3 designers to use only the materials given to them to create a design for an autumn brooch. So they got 14 count plastic canvas, 6 shades of cotton, of stranded cotton, the pin back, and 1 mystery ingredient of their choice. So that is the colors they are working with. The first designer is Carrie Morgan, and she made squirrel. And it looks like her mystery item was beads. I think that's corn, maybe. It's cute. The next one was Jane Pruton. Oh, this is so cute. Look at that fox. And her mystery item is the felt on the bottom that she stitched onto there to add some dimension. That's a great idea. That is awesome. And then as you can see, the last one is Emma Congdon. I can't see her mystery item. Oh, a simple gold bead for his eye. That's cute. I like those 2. Well, I like all 3, but these 2 especially. That fox is adorable. Very, very nice. I wouldn't stitch them on plastic canvas necessarily, but those are very cute. Let's see. Create a classic unicorn. Use French knots, gold beads, and plenty of floral details to bring this magnificent, magical unicorn to life. That's nicely done. With the pretty flowers underneath. That's a really pretty design. Let's see, who is that by? Up close. It's really nice. Who is it by? Amanda Butler. Nice. And then the stitch along, we've been doing the fairy tales. This month is Gretel. I always loved the story of Hansel and Gretel. I don't know whether anybody reads that anymore. No, not Hansel and Gretel, Heidi. I loved the story of Heidi in the Alps with her grandfather. I loved that story. That took me back. Did that take you back? Probably some of you. Let me know if you remember Heidi. All right, guys, I think that's it. We're just down to the ads. Very good. So, I hope you enjoyed that. If there's any of these other ones that you want me to do a flip through, since they're all here, the Just Cross Stitch, you know, any of the other ones that are on here, let me know. I know a lot of you don't like the digital, you'd rather have the paper copy, but if you want to see what is in it before you buy it, I'd be happy to do a spin through. I'm going to be spending the day going through these older issues of the CrossStitcher and see which patterns I like. All right, I think that is all for today. Hope you have a wonderful day. I will be back tomorrow for a Stitch With Me. I haven't the faintest idea what I'm going to stitch on. I worked on my fractal last night. I will be working on it again tonight. I want to do something. Actually, I might do patchwork in my Stitch With Me tomorrow. Would you like to see patchwork again? I think I'll bring patchwork out. Until then, have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.